And welcome back. Well, this is just one example of many before and after photos that we are about to show you today of the modern mini lift. It's a less invasive procedure that tightens the neckline and jawline for people who aren't quite ready for that full facelift.
Yeah, and here to answer some of the most commonly asked questions is Dr. Anand Patel with Visage Facial Plastic Surgery. Did I say that right?
Nope.
That was great.
How do you say
it? Anand Patel.
Okay, and how do do you say that? Is it Visage?
Visage.
Okay.
You had that perfect.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, nice to see you. And I think a lot of people are so curious about this because people see the benefits of a full facelift and they think, is it possible to get some of the benefits of that and not have maybe quite so much downtime?
Absolutely.
So there's a mini facial lift.
Absolutely. And it's basically a less invasive version of a traditional facelift. It's intended for patients who feel like they've gotten some looseness in the neckline or the jawline, but they're not quite ready for a traditional facelift. And these patients have tried other things like fillers or skin tightening or lasers, and they've been disappointed with the results. And basically they come to me and say, I just want a little bit of this. And I say, well, why can't we do that? You know,
Yeah.
So I designed my mini lift to address that problem directly. Just a little bit of this. There's no standard definition of what's a facelift and what's a mini lift. Every surgeon's a little bit different. But for me, a mini lift tightens the neckline and the jawline, and the facelift does, in addition to that, the upper cheek and the lower neck. But not everybody needs that. That's extra surgery that, you know, perhaps you don't need. A facelift will generally have a 2-week at-home downtime, and a mini lift will be 1 week.
Wow.
So half the time.
Half the time. And with a facelift, you have to be in the surgery center, have general anesthesia, you're asleep during the procedure. But for a mini lift, I actually do this in the office. Patients are awake. I give them a relaxing medication, of course, and some local anesthesia. But they're awake during the procedure, they talk to me, they walk out of the room after they're done.
Incredible.
I think about like how many times, because I feel like everybody's done it where you look in the mirror and you do that. You're like,
Yeah. Oh, wouldn't it look better with a little bit of this?
We've all done it. Like, I mean, everybody, you know. What makes yours different? Because there's a lot of surgeons that do a mini lift, but is the things that you mentioned what's different, or is there a part of the procedure that's different?
Part of the procedure is different.
Okay.
So initially I didn't want to do these mini lifts, but I had these younger patients who said, I want this. And I said, you're not ready for a real, full facelift. So I designed this procedure to have the benefits of a mini lift, the shorter downtime, the smaller incisions, the less surgery. But I used the more modern techniques of deep plane facelifting, which I won't go into too many details, but it's a more powerful lift that creates a more natural elevation of the tissue.
In some of the before and after pictures we were looking at, you really see added definition right here along the jawline, which I think is just so nice. And to think that with just a week of downtime, I mean, her profile looks totally different.
It's incredible how much it changes her neck and her chin area.
And with this lift, I also incorporate, like for example, this patient, liposuction or addressing muscle bands in the neck. So I tighten it in the center, and then I also pull from the sides, and that creates a great, powerful combination.
How long do these results last? Are they permanent, or at least?
There's nothing permanent in anything we do, unfortunately.
Because we age.
We continue to age, but we tell patients we bring you back in time 5 to 7 years with a mini lift and 7 to 10 years with a traditional facelift.
That guy looks like his younger brother. I mean, really, you know, I mean, it looks like brothers. They're one who's 10 years older. That's incredible.
Yes, patients do continue to age, but at any given age, having done the procedure, they're going to look better than they would have. And the only patients who do it again are the ones who decide, you know what, I want to turn back the clock again.
Yeah.
What's your background? So you can do a full facelift also, but this is something that's a nice option for your patients.
Absolutely. I'm a facial plastic surgeon. I only specialize in the face and neck. I've been everywhere for my training.
Wow. Sorry, these pictures are incredible.
Thank you. I finished my medical school in Los Angeles. I went to New York City for my residency. Then I went to Houston, Texas for my facial plastic surgery fellowship, and that's where I was board certified. So I've kind of been all over the place. I was in practice in Austin, Texas for a while, and then I moved here.
From Austin, Texas? Well, we are happy to have you here, that's for sure. That's exciting. What other procedures do you perform? Because you do like the whole face too. Do you do injectables? Everything?
Absolutely. I do injectables, I do peels, I do all kinds of things that just involve the face and neck. So most of my procedures are actually like rhinoplasty, eyelid surgery, face and neck lifting. But I also do cancer reconstruction for patients who've had disfiguring skin cancer, and I have to tell you that the kind of patients that this work has brought me, I absolutely love these patients.
Yeah,
so neat.
That is very rewarding.
Just in closing, are you able to help people decide between a full and a mini facelift if they're not quite sure which one they need?
Absolutely. And no one needs anything. It's more of, what kind of result are you looking for? That helps guide me based on what their anatomy looks like.
Yeah.
But absolutely, I can guide them into telling them, this is probably the right procedure for you, or maybe this is not the right procedure for you.
I think that's fantastic.
All right.
I want to make sure that people have information. This is the website that you can visit to find out more about a full facelift. The mini facelift that we were telling you about, they also do injectables and many of the other facial treatments. Specializing just in the face and the neck, you can go to myfacialplasticsurgeon.com.
Thank you very
Great to
much.
see you. Thank you so
Appreciate
much for your
having me.
time.